Oh, hello everybody, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I want to do something that hasn't been done in my channel's history, and that is a room tour. Since back in the days, I've always changed rooms, and now I have my own personal room. So I think it's a good time for me to give you guys a little bit of a tour of my room, the stuff that is inside, and also the history of this room specifically, and what this room means to me. So yeah, let's just get in with the tour. And this is my room. Now, before we begin with the tour, I want to tell you guys a little bit of a history lesson about this specific room. So, back in the day, this room used to be the place where my grandpa and grandmother resided during their visit to our home. I remember there used to be a big bed over here where they sleep, which takes a lot of space in this room, and also an analog TV right over there. I will tell you guys a little bit more on that while on the tour. So, back in 2019, our house was renovated, including this room as well, where this is the result of the renovation that finished in 2020. You see there's white walls, a brown floor, and basically new everything, including lights and even AC. The only thing that stayed the same is this wardrobe right over here. The only changes is the handles. And back then, this room was only used to store boxes and stuff. This room wasn't used that much until 2021 when I asked my parents that I want to have my own personal room because I used to have my own bedroom with my brother. As you can see in this B-roll, this is the old room I used to reside in. Now is my room for my brother. And back then, I was really excited because I have my own room where I could just do whatever I want. And yeah, till this day, I still reside in the same room almost 4 years later. And honestly, this room means a lot to me. So this is my table where I do a lot of stuff such as learning, video editing, and watching videos. And the most my favorite part about this table is this huge mouse pad because my parents bought this for me for my birthday, which was unexpected because I asked them to buy this for me, and they didn't want me to buy it because it was really expensive. But unexpectedly, they bought this for me, and yeah, I was really happy the fact that I was able to get this mouse pad. And since then, I've been using it with this mouse to do a lot of stuff like video editing and watching videos. So I'm really thankful for that. Another thing that is on this table is this Tales of Fran book. This Rule of Manga chapter 19 because of the cover, and also 3 figures. Two of them are Maki Zenin and one is Yofoger. I have 2 Maki Zenin figures. Both are different types because Maki Zenin is my favorite Jujutsu Kaisen character. And also we got this acrylic stand and also this pen. I know this pen's always been put on bags, but I really like to just use it as a display. And right over here as well, we have a lot of notebooks that is from I think 10th grade to 11th grade. And there are some that I haven't used, but I will probably use it for 12th grade. This is my bed where I sleep. This bed is really comfortable, and this is also a place where I want to watch videos if I am just feeling lazy just to sit on the chair and watch it on the table. And yeah, it really is just quite a nice bed. And another thing about this bed is the fact this is also kind of a stepping stone for me to becoming more mature, because I always sleep with my parents, but now ever since I have my own room, I become more mature and just get used to sleeping alone. Right over here is my hanger where I like to store all of my football jerseys. So you may not know me, but I like football, and one of my favorite things about football is the jerseys. So if I have the money and I have the opportunity, I would buy football jerseys and just collect them. I have a couple such as club jerseys, international jerseys, one American football jerseys, and even this new apparel jersey from Mercedes. And honestly, I really like this hanger. I installed it, I think it was in March. It was recently, and yeah, I really like this because I could just look all of these jerseys without have to open my wardrobe, because I used to collect them inside the wardrobe. But ever since my mom gave me this hanger, I built it and installed it and put it here where I could store all of my football jerseys. I just admired the collection. Yes, the TV. So as I stated before, this TV used to be the analog TV for the old room where my grandparents used to resides in. And now the TV has gone and been replaced with multiple TVs. This is the recent iteration. This has been quite an old TV. I think 2013 was the first time I should get it. And this TV is used for me to play games such as the PlayStation 4. Let me wait, we'll grab it a little bit. Yeah, it's this console right here. I used this TV to play it here. And I haven't played ever since, probably for like almost 6 months or 7. Close to 7. But honestly, this thing, let's talk about a little bit about the PlayStation, is one of the stuff that I really enjoy, well, used to. I got this during my 11th birthday in 2018, and this is where I'm most used to play all of my games in. The most games I played is probably the FIFA franchise. I used to play some Need for Speed and Fortnite, and also the last game I played and I also really enjoyed was Gran Turismo 7. Overall, I really like this console. It's something that has like been with me for almost like 7 years of my life, which is quite insane to be thinking about it. And yeah, it really kind of means a lot to me from the times during quarantine, because when we were bored, we just played this. And it really is a machine that I'll probably never forget. I may not be playing this anymore because I've moved on to my laptop or phone. But yeah, back in the day, this thing really kicks a punch. This room really means a lot to me because this is the same place where I indulge in a lot of activities, such as online school for like almost over a year, and also where I do a lot of gaming, a personal hobby of mine, to release off the stresses of my daily activities. But at the same time, this is the place where I found my passion in being a YouTuber, more specifically in video editing. I have a lot of videos where I record in this specific room multiple times, and it's kind of become some sort of a studio for me to record videos, and at the same time also editing wise. This room really means a lot to me because I found a passion that I would never thought I would found. Considering the fact I used to be a kid that always loved to draw, but then kind of fallen out of love of it and found myself in the hobby of video editing, which is now what you see today. I'm very passionate of it, and yeah, really have a lot of thanks to this room and a lot of like great memories of this room, because it's just kind of like a place where I could just express my true self. And yeah, really happy the fact that I could have my own personal room.